Alright, we're going to get this thing started in just a second. I have to just send off this text message and then we're going to go. How's the sound, by the way? Let me know if we're 5x5. We are going to get this thing going. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. All right. Let's do this thing. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? My hair's getting in that awkward stage. Oh, yeah. All awkward like. Giggity is right. Let's see who we've got here. And then we're gonna talk about spot price and what everybody's buying and all that jazz and some things for the channel. I'm gonna show you guys a new coin that I got, which I'm very excited about. Freaking people took forever to send me the damn thing. We've got Create Craft is here. Bearded Wonder, what's going on, buddy boy? I'm gonna smack your butt, Bearded Wonder. Oh, you know it. We've got, who we got here? U.S. Army Combat Medic is in the house. He knows what's going on. Brandon Gant, what up, dude? Scrolling down. It's like the three of you monopolizing the convo with the exception of Nightbot getting a few words here or there. Check Stacker! What's up, Check? Good to see you. Scrolling. I thought I saw Underdunk at some point. Bearded Wonder. RM Viv 4. Is there like I don't know what the heck you're talking about there. Gemstones or something. I'm just trying to read what you were saying there. Pete Clark is here. Underdunk is here. Long lived as well. THS. What's up, THS? Alyssa, 2-bit, JR13, I'm back, he says. We'll see. You've got to be around for quite a period of time in order to say you're back. You came back for like a couple of days and then you were gone again. I don't know. I'll see it when I believe it, JR. I'm gonna reese you something. If you come back and you're frequently here, then we'll reese you something. Elvis Hernandez. Yo, did you see, Elvis? You won that GAW? It's right here. Email me, Elvis, because I have a bunch of other Hernandezes. This is what you won, courtesy of FB. So congrats. So, Elvis, you won that giveaway. Thank you, FB, for that one. Brent. 1/10 and 1/4. Gold looks like what I can afford to still buy. Samulak. My name is Nobody. What's up, Nobody? And I'll make a deal with you I never did before. What's that, combat medic? Alright, so we're all caught up. We're all caught up. Let me see. Am I in the right screen over here? I guess I am. Let me go over this way. There we go. You ain't afraid of no ghost. So, freaking spot prices. Stormy, you can leave the basement. It's okay. I need a haircut as well. I know, I'm growing it. I'm growing it. We're going to see how long I can grow it before I tap out. At some point, I'll freaking say I've had enough, and then I'll just cut it. Let's look at the spot prices, shall we? Hey, Smurf. What's up? We got gold. Why am I looking over here on Kitco? Let's check out the real official spot price on the Empire Precious Metals page. All right, so gold, $27.47. By the way, look, I want to just point out something here. $27.47 is the gold spot price on my website. Let's quickly glance at Kitco. $27.47. I'm not inflating it like APMEX. And then, no, I don't have a question. Get out of here. Silver, $34.80. Let's take a look. Silver, where is it? $34.80. So my spot price, my ticker, is very much in line with Kitco. So feel free from now on just to go directly to my page. Look at the ticker. It's there. I also have Ethereum and Bitcoin on there. But yeah, so those of you that have been following the channel, a couple things that are happening. First off, we sold a error coin on Tuesday. We sold 4 of them. Those were the only 4 I got. And those were sent by... What's up, Lightning? Those were sent by... Oh, if you have 1 bin tonight, average runs, I will join the channel and buy one. I don't have average rounds tonight, Combat Medic. You'll have to wait for the next auction, the first Tuesday of November. And that'll be a big one because we'll have some more error coins. But back to what I was saying. 3rd error coin discovered or brought to the public by this channel. Sonic the Hedgehog 2021's. The reverse, which is the image of Sonic, was completely off the coin. We have the obverse on the other side. New Zealand Mint, when asked, they responded. They said to me that, what's up, Buddha? What's up, Licks? That it was a APMEX official product. So I messaged APMEX multiple times. No response. I called them. They said that they would forward it on to the powers that be, and if they're interested in responding, that they'll let me know. So far, nothing. And then I posted on Instagram. So Sorcerer Stan, who you guys know very well, messaged me, said, dude, I didn't even realize what these were, but after seeing the coins, these errors, he's like, I've got some. And I said, send them to me. Let's sell them. He sent them to me. Immediately when I opened them up, I saw right away that they were a completely different coin. Sorcerer Stan didn't realize that they were a completely different error than what I was selling. I will reveal what they are on the first Tuesday auction in November. I think that's like November 5th or something like that. Completely different error, so now this will be the 4th. I also messaged APMEX on this particular product because they're I think also the exclusive makers of this particular coin. They refuse to respond, and I keep poking them. And let's see, actually, if they... And I know they're seeing my comments. Yeah. So, APMEX, if you're watching this, you guys are being a bunch of doo-doo heads. So, they're reading all of my Instagram posts, and they're not responding. I even said, and I don't... Right there yesterday, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. How do I... Well, oh, right there. I said, are you... Ah! How do I... There. Wait. Well, anyway, I said to them in this message, are you not going to respond? Actually, let's see if... Can you see it? How the hell do I... Yeah, are you not going to respond? You saw it briefly there. Actually, what if I make the screen darker? Would that work? There we go. Are you not going to respond? Because I saw that they saw my messages. And then over here I said to them, by the way, an entirely other batch of error coins were just sent to me, made for by APMEX, and these are a different coin than the 2021 Sonic the Hedgehog coins. I'm giving Coin World the heads up about yet another error produced by APMEX. Then I posted this. Then over here I said I didn't mention you guys by name. Come on, let's focus, phone. Let's see. So didn't mention you guys by name on this one. Would really appreciate it if you or someone would get back to me. I've spent tons of money with your company and am a VIP member and have a wholesale account. I see you are getting my DMs but not responding. Seen 6 hours ago. Fucker's not saying anything. And that pisses me off. I've spent over 100 grand with them. I don't even know the amount. I was trying to log into my account the other day to see, and I'll call them tomorrow, because once they start doing that ignoring stuff, that's when I start getting annoyed. It's not even so much it turns from one thing into another. Let's see. Logging in. There used to be a feature on their site that, current holdings. I might have to log in under another. All right. So, and this is under my business account. Let's take a look, see. I've spent $135,000. Well, 81, but then the value is 135 grand. So this is just my business account. This is before I started doing everything underneath the Empire Precious Metals account. So I've got my personal account with them as well, which I probably spent another 60 or so. And so essentially now when you have a VIP membership, you've got a wholesale account, and you also have the ability to help promote their products and their company and everything through social media because of the platform. And they don't respond. That's, in my opinion, pretty crappy on behalf of the company. So that's what starts to bother me. You spend $100,000. In fact, you know, I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to send that to them. And I'm going to screenshot this, and then I'm going to do another post on Instagram and say, listen, I know I spent a bunch of money with you. This is how much just under my business account, not even my personal account. I believe a response is warranted, right? So that kind of customer service pisses me off. The best deal I ever got from an online dealer was JM. They allow anyone to buy 10 1-ounce rounds of their logo at exactly spot. Bought them when the price was under 28. Paid 270. Yeah, so there was a Combat Medic. There was a period of time where JM Bullion was doing that. And then as we were getting into COVID and like the whole silver squeeze and all that stuff was happening, they, I believe, paused. What's up, Davis? I believe they paused on offering that deal. One per household is allowed, but you might have other people that you know and friends, everything that can also order them, and you could get them from them. Shouldn't have bad customer service if it's a large dealer. Yeah, and they're seeing this stuff. I'm going to message them because that's bothering me. I'm going to email that photo to myself. I'm going to do this now because I don't want to forget. But I'm going to post it, and I'll be like, all right, APMEX, now you saw my email, or not my email, my post, and still not responding. Also, New Zealand Mint responded within 12 hours, and they're clear on the other side of the globe. APMEX, this has been since last week. Still no response. Holdings. All right, so I'll post this and poke the bear a little bit more. The other thing, too, that I never posted, but I can. True story. I have to find the photos. I may have eventually have deleted them. Be like, all right, I don't need these anymore. And now I kind of wish I kept them. But at one point, I had posted. I don't even know if you guys are listening to me at this point. I'm just kind of rambling. But at one point, I posted a critique of a particular coin from APMEX, and I said something like, "This is a lousy." Might even still be in my chat history with them. Come to think of it, I might just show you guys what they said. And they had me really fired up, and then their manager hopped in and they apologized profusely. Let's see if I have it. I might even have it in my chat with them. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's see if I scroll up. I may have deleted. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking. This was a long time ago. Oop, I found it. I've got it. Here we go. Aha! I'm going to save this. I'm going to show you guys this. Do you guys want to see it? Let's see this one. Oh, yeah, and look. Check this out. I called it. This is back before I had the business account. Look, 55 grand. So we're talking almost 200 grand spent with these guys. You should see this conversation that I had with them. This is what you get at, APMEX, when you ignore your customers. I will share with everybody exactly who you guys are. Let's see here. All right. I saved the photos. You guys let me know. They don't care. But you should see this conversation. Essentially, they were annoyed at the critique that I had made on a particular product. And they said something along the lines like, look, if you're going to be posting those types of posts of our products, then you're not the type of content creator that we're going to want to work with. And I said something to them, are you kidding me? Like, because of the fact that I am telling it how I see it, and, you know, I promote you guys when I think you have an awesome product, and then when I think you have a lousy product, I'll say it. It just is credibility with my audience. And it escalated. They're usually overpriced as craft. I don't know. You guys let me know. Here, let's see if you guys want to see. And then I started to tear into them, and then their community manager hopped in and started to apologize. Let's see. Do you... That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. All right. So. All right. Sorry, I wasn't seeing what you guys were saying. Put the stormtrooper head on. Show us the dirt. I'll let you guys vote. So far, everybody was saying yes. I don't do business with them too big. I prefer to work with people that put real work in, like Empire Precious Metals. Thanks, Beard. I don't even use online dealers. That makes it crazy expensive, says Brandon. All right. Seems like 100% of you. All right, let's show you. I'm going to show you this conversation I had with them a couple years back. January 13th, 2022. I never posted this, but you know what? They've ignored me enough, so I am going to show you guys. Story time. All right, boys and girls, you ready? Spill the tea. Here we go. It's not like that big of a deal, but let's see it. All right, so here it was. It was a Galaga coin that they posted, that they made. So here's the Galaga post that they made. I said, meh, this coin is like whatever, not that great. I've seen better from APMEX. So they say, hey, Stormy, we want our influencers to be enthusiastic about our brand and exclusive products that we release. If this is the type of content that will be coming from your page, we will not be interested in having you as an APMEX influencer. All right? So that's what they said. I said, I didn't realize I was an official APMEX influencer. aside from one collaboration on the Mythosaur coin, which APMEX sent me 2 of, and another collaboration about 6 months ago. I'm trying to get this to, all right, about 6 months ago, of which I received a lot of APMEX branded tchotchkes and a couple ounces of silver to give away. Over the last few years, I've had numerous positive opinions on APMEX releases, and I have said so on multiple platforms. Many APMEX branded products have appeared in many of my videos and live streams, which, as you know, is constant name brand recognition for your company. When I have been disappointed with some releases, King Kong vs. Godzilla, etc., I didn't say much. When I have received items dinged, damaged during shipping, I didn't put, oopsies, hey-yo, I didn't put your company on blast for it. Instead, I discussed it in here. For me to not have an opinion would be disingenuous of me to my viewers and content consumers. Furthermore, I've spent thousands of dollars with your company, some of which was also not signed in under my account. So the following picture is not a completely accurate depiction of what I bought from your company. Having me as one of your influencers has seemed to benefit your company just fine. The constant positive feedback I've provided and posts I've benefited your company. I've gotten, what, 4 ounces of silver from you guys? Let's get real here. All right, so here's then what they say. You have asked us to consider collaborating with you, which we have not gotten back to you about. We are getting started on an influencer tool to help us manage our collaborations. What we were referring to is what could potentially happen in the past. That was not an official influencer relations. Anything influencer related that we are talking about at the moment is for the future. I said, you are correct. I'm sorry, guys, if this is boring you. Just sit there. You are correct. I haven't heard back from you. Also, it appears I've been in touch with your social media department for 2 years now. I've reached out originally to see if there were any initiatives that would be good cross-promotion between APMEX and my channel. When the Star Wars-related Mythosaur came out, your company contacted me. I've seen other Star Wars-related items come out, and as a follow-up, because I haven't heard anything from your department, I brought to your attention these opportunities. It's fine by me if you wish to not partner with me in the future if I'm unable to post my opinions about a particular coin. When you talk numbers, I've promoted hundreds of different coins releases and have got maybe spoken negatively about 1 or 2. I can also shift my business elsewhere as an APMEX customer. Sorry, this is a lot. Then they say, our message was not meant as an attack or to discount all the great things you have said about our products. We appreciate those things and your business. We are simply communicating our expectations for influencers. We want them to love our products and to be able to promote them genuinely in a positive way. All right, so hold up. I'm almost done. How does this sound to you? If this is the type of content that you will be promoting from your page, we will not be interested in having you as an APMEX influencer. That to me sounds like a threat for having an opinion on one of your many items. Also, I've done damage control for your company. APMEX is viewed very negatively in this stacking community. I've said nothing but good things about your company. Hey, Stormy, it's our community manager here. No threat on our end at all. We were just bummed that you didn't like our coin and gave us a dig on your channel. We support freedom of speech and looked at you as a great friend within the community. We were just surprised at your post. Hope you can understand where we're coming from. Again, we see you as a friend and a leader within the community. Thank you. Not too juicy, but regardless, whoever that one person was a douchebag. And Herb says, Matt is a millennial. I will have you understand, Herb, that you do not know your generations. I am Generation X. I am Generation X. Take a look. 1965 to 1980. I was born in 79. So I'm 2 years into Gen X, Pally. 200 grand is nothing to them, THS. Agreed. Stormy coin looks way better. I told you what I thought it sounded like. Sounded illegal. So, anyhow, now they're just ignoring, and it's their products, and they're not taking ownership of it. So, all right, that's enough of that. So 2 weeks from now, brand new era coins will be available. Number 2, question for you guys. In fact, let's do this. Let's do one more poll. Start a poll. Oh, I have the Maltese. I just opened it. I'll show you. 1 second. All right, so the Maltese coin came. Buddha, the Maltese coin is here. This is a 1 ounce. This is the, I got to get a different capsule for it. I took it out of the crappy capsule it came in. It was rattling. I put it in another one that's rattling, but this has the black foam insert there. So beautiful coin. Unfortunately, all the different lights and everything that are on in the studio are kind of... So it's a proof light coin. It's got a radial design. This is the obverse, I believe. Maybe it's not. Let's see. Oh, this is the obverse. The cross is the reverse. So 1 ounce beauty. I've been waiting since mid-July for this thing. So this is the last 1 ounce coin. I got this for like $2,500. And now let's take a look. If we go, guys, if you want that coin, you can still get it. $28.75. They had a deal. It was like 50 over spot on Bold. It was 50 over spot maybe a few weeks ago. 27 pre-order. $28.75. It's crazy, right? I have the 2023 Knights of the Past Malta silver coin. Yeah, it's similar style. But when I got this in the 10th, I was like, holy crap, I got to get this in the 1 ounce. But I'm going to get a different capsule for sure. Done nicely since July. Is it going in deep stack? It is. Those coins that you bought last week, Buddha, or... Was that last... Yeah, last week. Those 4 gold coins. I thought those were deep stack coins, but to be honest, I didn't want to continue to collect the Queen's Virtues coins. I don't know. I was like, I don't want to buy all 6, and I don't know when the rest of them are coming out. Do you prefer direct fit or the black ring? Black ring. I prefer the black ring. Yeah, if you guys remember, I was selling these in the 10th ounce, and then a bunch of you, you planning on getting the gold flowing hair coin on November 14th. It wasn't on my radar. I would imagine that it would be very expensive. Let's see. Product schedule. I could try. Let's see, November 14th. The flowing hair in silver was a big hit. I didn't pay close attention to it. Buddha, I don't know if they'll abandon the silver coin, 4,000. Yeah, the silver coin, I guess if the silver coin had the mint mark or whatever on there, then it would be quite pricey. But yes, Buddha. So Buddha, if you go to, and everybody else, if you go to usmint.gov and then you go to their product schedule, and then you click on 2024 product schedule, and then it starts you up all the way at the top. You scroll down to the date, and November 14th right here. And you could do remind me. Mintage 17,000. And privy, that's what I meant to say. Thank you. So to be honest with you guys, like I had the proofs for these, for the Morgan and Peace dollars. I had the proofs like in my catalog or whatever, in my bag, like ready to go. But I deliberately let the because my payment information changed and I just didn't update it purposefully. I didn't want the proofs anymore. Those Morgan and Peace dollars ended up not doing that great in the secondary market. And it's really nice. I plan to get the gold version, says Steve. I don't know. $3,600 on a gold coin is a lot. It's a lot. That's the other thing. Create Craft brings up an important point, which a lot of people saw with these other, what were the Liberty coins? Like the one was the stallion, and then they had the tree, right? And the tree coin looked like it was like, when it was stamped, that the coin was kind of wobbly, if you guys recall. That was a lot of people had complaints. So if you're able to buy, like, for example, again, Steve Davis, you're able to buy like a coin like this, which in my opinion is gorgeous, $2,800. You're not too far from spot, and most likely, if you ever go to sell these items in the future, the likelihood of you selling to a private collector is slim. Most likely, almost everybody in here are probably going to sell to a business. And when a business is buying gold, they're going to be buying behind spot. They don't care if it's a rare coin. They're gonna buy back of spot. So if you get coins like these semi-numismatics, right, you're going to be able to sell those a little bit easier. And truth be told, the only reason that I was profitable on the coins that Buddha Stacker bought is because I purchased those coins a couple years back. And I paid maybe $1,700, $1,900 for those coins. And so the price went up due to spot price. And so when I sold them to Buddha, I don't remember how far above spot I was. I wasn't very far above. I was maybe $40, $50 over spot. So in this market, $50 over spot, that's a great deal, especially for a semi-numismatic coin. And for me, I was way in the black. So for me, it was fine to sell it just for $50, $60 over spot. Even though they would go for more, I was still making plenty of profit because I purchased it when it was so low. 24 karat gold makes me nervous. Have dropped way less expensive stuff and caused a lot of damage. It happens, God Orcus. I recently bought a PF 71 ounce gold lib for 2,400 pounds, 3120. Currently my favorite coin. That's a beauty. The problem with 2,800 gold is 2,800 gold. I always figure spot is what I'm going to be getting back with any gold I may have to sell. Dude, honestly, you might be... It depends on the dealers. It's not uncommon for dealers to pay behind spot. I offer behind spot. People come to me all the time. Do you want to buy this stuff? Most of the time I tell them no. And then a couple of times I say yes. Usually I'm like either at spot. For silver, I'm usually a couple bucks over. For semi-numismatic, depending. I never pay retail unless it's like a really strong coin that's hard to get a hold of. US Mint quality control is horrible, I hear. I also have seen dust inside capsules. Yeah. I've shown like those red threads and stuff in the capsules. I got those. I thought it was some weird error, but it turned out just to be lint. Brandon says my flowing hair came with an open capsule. I'm not a fan of the US Mint. And what's shocking is you would think that the US Mint would at least be on par with some of the other world's renowned mints, and they're not. They're not. Perth outshines US 100%. In my opinion, I think Perth is the best mint in the world. I think that Perth is the best in a tiny milk spot. Create Craft, have you considered? Yes, I have. Didn't you ask me to do one with Andrew on silver? The only issue is I don't have the same setup and everything over there, so I don't know how he and I would rank, how we would rank stuff. Because usually when I do the ranking videos, I do them on screen. Yep. Yeah, I actually texted Andrew, Create Craft. I texted Andrew the topic. I was like, here we go. Here's a topic. What up, Woody Wooderson? Chris James, how you doing, bud? Stack 'em high. They have no... How's the knee, bro? So, Herbash, Saturday you saw my Instagram. It was hurting. 6 miles. I had to stop. I had to call my wife to come pick me up and drive me to my car because it was in pain. Got home. Something later on that afternoon, something snapped or popped, and it felt kind of normal again. I went this morning. I bought two knee braces. I ran this morning. I did a little over 4, and I wore the knee brace, and it was okay. For the majority of the the majority of the run, there was one moment where I kind of like took a big like jump up onto a curb and I could feel something like kind of tweak out. So I ran 4.66 this morning. 4.66 at a 9:30 pace. So I was feeling good. So my plan, and Buddha's going to tell me not to, my plan is to try to run 20 miles on Saturday, because those of you that are wondering what the hell is wrong with me, I've been training for the Philadelphia Marathon. And this is where I'm at in terms of my training. I don't know if you're going to be able to really see any of this. But, let's see. So you can kind of see there. So right over, I'm trying to do this reversed, so this is kind of tricky. Over this way. And I gotta go. Yeah, so over here I was supposed to run 18. And I put an X through it because I failed. Got injured. Then 12. Then I'm supposed to run 20 in 2 weeks on November 2nd. I'm going to try to run it here. And then I'm going to taper down. I'll do like 14, then 12, then 8. It's a psychological thing, more or less, to be able to say, like, all right, I ran 18 or I ran 20. 26 shouldn't be too hard. Get that checked out. I don't have time. Can you still not be persuaded to go to the Berlin Money Fair end of January? It looks like there's going to be around 20 of us from Cobra Crew going. It's not going to happen. End of January, I already have a ski trip planned with family. I'm going to Florida end of December. In June, I'm going to... June, I am going on a cruise. I have a lot of travel coming up, so the likelihood of me making it to Germany isn't happening. Going to blow your knees out. Let's hope not. I've got 1 month left. 1 month left. I know everybody's saying, dude, you're going to F up your knees. But I'm telling you, when you're stubborn like me and you've been putting in as much time and energy as I have and been talking about it as much as I have, it's one of those things that has to happen. It just has to. I want you to see another thing, too, just to kind of show you. Not that you guys will necessarily care, but just to show you, right? So I'm 45. All right? So in 2010, so this is the Nike running app. It keeps track of my all of my runs. So, right, this line above there is 120 miles. So I didn't even break 120 miles, right? 2017, nothing. I was a potato. Come on, frickin' 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23. Get out of here. Get. And now 24. Look at that. Look at that. Compared to every other year. So far, I have done 437 miles this year. So I've been pretty dedicated. So when my mind is set, there's no changing it. It's always been like a bucket list thing. And when I saw how much I've been running, I was like, you know what? This is kind of the best running condition I've ever been in. So I'm going to keep with it. Kill it, dude, says Bearded. Thank you, Bearded. I'm gonna wear my compression socks, compression sleeves, and the knee brace. I'm like a bionic man. I'll look like a cyborg as I'm running. The only other thing that gets me concerned, so I have asthma, and like in the cold months, I typically don't run outside because it really exacerbates things. And Philadelphia, November 24th, like I looked at past marathons, and they are, it's like always like 38 degrees and windy. I used to run all the time, but at 64 now, I only walk 7 miles a day, no matter the weather. Hey, dude, 7 miles is great. I used to run 7 to 10 a day when I was in the Army. Kind of miss it. It's like meditative, right, Silver Lightning? Andrew says, I went to the fridge 400 times today. Does your Stormy helmet have good insulating properties? Actually, it does. You should watch the video on it. So you are running so you can call Cobra a plunker and get away with it, says Steve. You didn't miss anything, Sorcerer Stan. That helmet is arguably the coolest thing that I ever made. Those of you that don't know, I made that entire... That's right, I gotta go this way. Made that whole thing from scratch. You could see pictures of it on my website. But everything, like they came in, like everything kind of came in two pieces, like two halves. And I had to cut everything with tin snips because that's ABS plastic. That's like really sturdy, like really hard, like plastic. Everything had to be fastened together with like a, what was it, E6000 glue, held together with earth magnets. Inside the chest is a whole bunch of electronics. The helmet is the coolest thing I've ever done. Helmet is completely, it was a white shell. It comes together in 3 pieces, screwed together with those ear pieces. The tube stripes, those blue things there, are decals put on. The mouth is painted. The ears are painted. These things up there and here's painted. The brow, that black rubber brow, has to be a specific height above the lenses. The lenses are welders lenses, and inside, completely blacked out the helmet because it was just a white plastic shell. Completely blacked out the inside with the soft Velcro, right? The loop side. And inside are 4 helmet fans. So, like kind of like the fans you'd see on computers. So there's 4 fans in there because it gets warm. And the wires are all along the chin and the neck, and they feed into the chin. There's 4 buttons right here. So I'd put my fingers up and click, 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 click. 4 buttons, and all the fans turn on. They're blowing. There's a Bluetooth mic in there, which transmits to the receiver in the chest. Like it's a whole thing. I've tried to buy that suit. He really does love it. If I didn't have that thing, this channel wouldn't have existed. That thing is symbolic for so many reasons. That thing took 7 months to do as well. Yes, Underdunk. So inside the chest, again, if you go on my YouTube channel, I have an armor tour and a helmet tour. And you speak into the microphone, and then it comes out of the chest. There's an amp and a voice modification box and a receiver. So there's 3 components here in the chest, and it does like all the static bursts and everything. And on top of that, I have, I don't know if I have it on here. I have this too. This is pretty cool. Let me see if I even have files, maybe. Is it under my files? Maybe it's under my voice recordings. Let's see, is it under voice recorder? So I had this looping track.
All garrisons, be advised, DT-419 is now online.
Just listen for a second. I'm just going to keep this here. But this would just be on there. It's like a 43-minute loop. So if you watch the movies, like it sounds like you hear like, you know, walkie-talkies. You hear like communication in the background. So this thing would be playing also. Let's see. Like, you would hear all these different...
Please advise what you want us to do with them.
Oh, how did we get ourselves into this mess?
What are your authorization codes?
We're done for.
Hey,
I'll do. Don't leave me.
hey, where are you going? Hey, get back here. Blast them.
So this stuff would be playing. You would hear it in the chest, so it's like this ambient kind of sound. So I had like all this stuff. It's like canon to the movies. Like I told you, when I set my mind to doing something, I go all in. And to think I used to play with those little green army soldiers that came 50 in a plastic bag. I used to play with those too. So yeah, this is the most recent 1 ounce gold coin that I purchased. There has to be a very special 1 ounce gold coin now that comes up if I'm going to be buying something for $2,900. You know? It's harder now for people to buy 1 ounce gold. Correct, Davinia Robbins, it is. This is a 1 ounce gold Maltese cross. Very, very nice. Silver. Are you guys stacking silver? Because I'm not stacking silver now either. Like now I've kind of, I feel like I've kind of plateaued. I've hit my gold goals. I might buy some here or there, but in terms of stacking silver, not really stacking it. Dunk says, no. Silver Stallion, how's it going? Sold all of my silver. Got Orcus. Only selling and trading for gold, but wanting to buy generic rounds. I've always viewed gold as the $100 bills, and I've viewed silver as like the singles. If that makes any sense to you guys. I am one of the people that don't believe in these SHTF scenarios that you see a lot of people within the stacking community talking about all the time. I've never been one to kind of believe in that stuff. Can it happen? Absolutely. And I'm glad that I've got the medals that I do, should there ever be some sort of SHTF scenario. But, you know, I've thought of selling off the silver too, but I just sold all my junk silver. Nope, been doing some collectibles, the Silver Lightning. Planning to stack some more Morgan Peace dollars. What would you say a decent price to buy? Uncertified but okay condition. It all depends, you know. I'll tell you right now kind of what my wholesaler... Let me look. Alright, so silver dollars. Alright, so silver dollars, like pre-1921. So my cost, to me, like if I wanted to buy them, is $31 to $32 in just like fine or extra fine condition. $31, $32 raw. That's how much they go for, just my cost to buy them. If I were to buy 1921 coins in fine condition, they're around $29. So you're looking around $31 to $32 my cost. So then if I were to be selling them, it would have to be like 33-ish. I would want to make at least like a couple of dollars on it. So that's, and it's good. We're in a very interesting time. Gold has never been this high, and silver's creeping up now. And I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of these people who can no longer afford gold. They're going to just start moving into silver. And I think because of supply and demand, I feel like that's also going to help drive the prices. And I think what's going to happen too is you're not going to see that close proximity of what the retailers are selling silver and gold for compared to spot price. So now we've seen a big, you know, spread over the years. It used to be much closer, especially before before the pandemic, when I first started stacking in like silver and everything in like 2017-ish or whatever, I remember you could buy eagles for like $2 over spot, $2.50 over spot. Like, it wasn't really expensive. What's up, BCP? Do you stack any older coins like the 8 reals? I don't, Hoff. I don't. I don't stack like old numismatic stuff. I just buy the like slabbed and graded pre-33 gold, and I don't have much more to go. I mean, I wanted to kind of get like a couple of or one of each kind of coin, but there's some that are just so expensive. Right now, dos pesos, guys, itty bitty 1/20th of an ounce, like little itty bitty gold dos pesos are like $155. JG, what's up? Good to see you. In fact, if we go to... I'm just curious. Not that I'm trying to plug them. Actually, F them. I'm not going to go to their site. F those guys. 2 gold pesos coin. Let's see. JM Bullion is selling gold dos pesos. They're out of stock. Yeah, I'm looking. A lot of people don't have them in stock. Yeah, some are at 160. Like Liberty Coin is at 160, 161. APMEX. See, what's crazy is, do you remember gold 10th ounces? When I first started buying gold, I was buying gold 10th ounces at $110 per coin for gold eagles. Gold dos pesos on APMEX's site, 171. 171 for gold dos pesos coin. Gold is getting pricey. So, just so you know, and some of you who are just popping in now, I told you guys on the previous auction that in the next auction, I will buy some gold with you guys. I'll place the orders for you because now that the auction is every 2 weeks, it's too much risk for me to hang on to it when gold can drop by a couple of $100 any given notice, and then I'm underwater. So we'll see what the spot is, and if enough people are buying, then we can place an order. Otherwise, we won't place the order. Because also the wholesaler charges quite a bit in order to ship it out. And if like one person's like, I'll buy 1 gold dos pesos and nobody else is buying, I'm not placing the order. It doesn't make any sense. They keep saying dos y medio pesos. I could get them for less than all these other places are advertising. My cost would probably be around 189, 187 to 189 is what I would charge. 2.5 pesos. Let's see. Gold. Surprisingly, I bought those pesos and other pesos below spot, but they don't come up that often. I check the auction sites and always look for pesos. Steve, I mean, I'm not trying to take anything away from Cobra, but if you're ever looking to buy like a big amount of them, you can always place the order through me, and then I could ship to Cobra, and you know, I could always get those. 5 pesos? What are you asking me? It's pointless for me to look up prices right now, being that I'm not selling it now. But I could get the 5 pesos. I could get the 2.5. I could get the 20 pesos. I could get the 50 pesos coins. As of now, my one wholesaler's got them. But yeah, I could get the 2.5, 2, 5, 10, 20 pesos, which I love, the 20 pesos and the 50. Oh, good. Jeff, that's it? That's all you come in here for? Oh, hey, sir, we stopped by to give you a thumbs up. I'm just seeing that now, because you have to say my whole name, Jeffrey. Got my second snake. Looks awesome. By the way, Buddha, are you still in here, you crazy beast? I want to make sure you got your 2 packages. God Orcus says, which ones? Silver? What are you talking about, bud? You talking to me? About the gold? I have the gold 20 pesos. I have 50 pesos and 20 pesos. All this talk about gold. Yes, Michael. Samulak. They are gorgeous. Alright, I'll tell you what, you freaks, because now this is turning into, I know you guys want gold. Oh, okay, God Orcus. How many of you in here right now, if I were to sell you gold through placing the orders for you as the middleman, would want me to get you some gold? And I'm not going to be going through 40 million things. How much is this? Okay, well, how much is that? What if I buy 2 of them? What if I buy 4 of them? Like, I'm not going to do any of that. We were going to want, like, I'll pick, like, from, like, 4 or 5 of a particular one. And it's got to be, there's got to be a significant amount. Otherwise, I can't buy them because, like I said, the wholesaler charges quite a bit on shipping. Smur says yes. Dunk says yes. Don't worry, God Orcus. And Smur knows, or sorry, Dunk knows because he's done some private deals with me and he knows that the shipping ends up costing a bunch. If the 10th are better value than dose, I would do either one. If 10th are better value than dose, I would do either. Well, let's do the mental math here. Dos pesos is about half of, we're not going to get too exact. It's 0.048. So let's just call it a 20th. So 2 dos pesos. I showed you earlier they're about $1.70 on APMEX. I'd probably be at like $1.61 times 2. So that's 322-ish. We would have to see how it turns out with shipping. And so write this down, Woods. We're about 322 on the dos pesos. And a 10th ounce would do what 10th ounce pesos of dos? If we were to go 10th ounce, we would look at maybe, let's see. Why the flip is the font so damn small? There we go, that's better. Maybe Britannias, let's see. Britannias are the way to go right now in terms of the spread over spot. Yeah, Britannias are looking. Krugerrands might be the way to go too. Any tenths. Let me look at the Krugs. Let me see. The Krugerrands might be even better. It's loading. We might be going Brits. Brandon Gant, you got to become a member of the channel, bud, and then we would be able to do one. Come on, Krugerrand. Stop being jerk faces and load, damn you. I don't want that. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the Krugerrands would be much better. Let's see. That, and then I'm just going to look at the Britannias real quick. Britannias. They're comparable. Alright, so 10th ounce gold Brits any year, I'd be able to do for like 302. And the 2 gold dos pesos would be 322. You're better off going with the Britannias. So, if we get enough takers, we might be able to do the gold Britannias. But I would have to factor in, it depends on how many people would want them. So Steve Woods would want, and possibly Underdunk, but that's just 2. Brandon, right, look at the top of the chat. There's a link there. Membership registration. It's pinned in the chat. Just click that. Smur. All right, so look, let's see. We got Smur, Woods, Dunk. Are you still here? Would you want a gold Britannia? So Smur, Woods, Dunk. That's 3. Brandon Gant is trying. We're looking at around between 302 to 304 each. It's like 304 because of shipping, bud. So Smur, Woods, Dunk, it's like 304 per. I'm not making much. There. Lightning wants one. All right, let's say Lightning. This turned out into a gold sale. Smur wants 3. All right. Smur for 3. All right, we're going to buy some gold Brits now. Woods for 1. We've got Lightning for 1. Dunk, do you want 1? Andrew wants 1. Under Dunk, let me know. We're at like 304, maybe possibly a little bit less. All right, so Smurf for 3, Woods for 1, Lightning for 1, Andrew for 1. Yeah, let me just add these into my cart. Let me go in. 1 second, Lightning. Okay, Dunk, no. All right, so we got Smur, Woods, Lightning, Andrew. Yeah, plus, also to Bearded's comment, right? The margins aren't great. That is 100% accurate. First of all, my cost, guys, is around $283. It's $283 is my cost. However, unless I'm spending about $10,000 or more, they charge me $24 on shipping. So you got to factor in now I'm also including the $24. I'm eating the cost of that. So I'm really not making much on this at all. Gant. No, that's not what I wanted. Do you want to see the conversation with APMEX? Let's remove. Where's the join button? It's also like in the description. Brandon Gant. It's in the description of the stream. If one of my moderators want to do that. So, all right. So, Smur, Woods, Lightning, Andrew, any other people? Because otherwise I'm going to place the order now. And then you guys can just send me payment tonight. I should receive them probably within the next 5 days. And then you'll get them. They'll go into your November wallets. All right. God Orca says 304 is a great deal. Any other people other than last call? Andrew, Lightning, Wood, Smur. I'm placing the order now. That's 6 10th ounces. Underdunk, do you want any other type of gold? This is your last shot. You get 1. 304, Matt Smur, yes. Underdunk, do you want any other gold, like a 1 ounce piece since I'm placing the order now? 304 lightning correct. Yes, I can. You want a gold Krugerrand? The price is the same, bud. The price is the same. Can you... Alright. Let me get... Alright, I'm going to add that on there for you. Alright, Underdunk, the price is the same. I got you for 1 Krug. Can you do the double order? Does it have to be just a Brit? Are you mixing? I'm not, Smur. I just know that Dunk is completely overloaded with Brits and he's trying to finish up a gold Krugerrand tube. But I'm not mixing. Alright. I'm gonna pull the trigger now. Brandon Gant, what did you want? We could... In addition, Dunk? They don't have them, Samulak. So... Buddha, I was doing Krugerrands and Brits. They're 304 each. Smur took 3 Brits. Woods took 1 Brit. Lightning took 1 Brit. Andrew took 1 Brit. Dunk took 1 Krugerrand. And Dunk, you want a Brit also? Or you want a 5 peso? And this is the final thing. And then we're going to go to... Okay, so a Brit. So Dunk gets 1 Brit. Dunk gets 1 Brit. And a 5 peso. Krug. 1 5 peso. Okay. Let me go on here. 5 pesos. Let me tell you the price on the 5 pesos. 5 pesos. 352. 352. Let's see. 304 times 2 plus 352 is 960. Brandon Gant. Yeah, Davinia, the eBay premiums are very high. Alright, Dunk. And Bearded Wonder, we're gonna, because he wants a pesos of dose. I'm gonna do an order of gold dose pesos. They are 166 each, I believe I said, divided by 2. 161. 161 each. 2 pesos. So Beard. 1. Anybody else? What's up, Cobra? Anybody else? Thank you, Lightning. Anybody else want gold dos pesos for 161? I am going to do that now as well. I need a cleaner page. Smur times 3. Brits 304. We got Woods, Lightning, Andrew, 1. Dunk. Got 1. Krug. 304. Dunk. Times 1. 5 pesos. We got him at 352. Dunk. Times 1. You're welcome, Beard. Correct, Brandon Gant. If you join $1.99, you can buy. You just got to be a member. That's it. That's all you got to do. Dos pesos. 161 each. We got Beard. 4-1. All right. Anybody else? Chris James, I'm placing an order right now with the wholesaler. Gold Brits, gold Krugerrands, 5 pesos, 2 pesos. Those are the different types of coins. You're welcome, Lightning. You and me together, buddy. Lightning and Stormy. So 4 different types of gold coins right now. Britannia 1/10, Krugerrand 1/10, 5 pesos, 2 pesos. I haven't heard of Rockford coins, Divinia. All right. Got you, Woods. Brits are 304. Same with Krugerrands. Rory, what's the scratcher? Do you want any, Chris James, before I place this order? This is the last call. Final call. 5 seconds. I'm hitting execute trade. 4, 3, 2, 1. Any kind of 1 gram or 1/20th gold. The Samulak, the gold dos pesos are essentially 1/20ths. If you want, I can put you down for gold dos pesos. That's essentially 1/20th. Oh, scratcher is slang for bed here. Rory, essentially Cobra's stacker, he just calls me toss bag and plonker. All day long, it's all Cobra calls me. He's like, oh, plonker, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm good, thanks so much. I'm glad I'm your favorite plonker. He's like, you are that, and you are also my favorite toss bag. I said, oh, you're such a nice guy. Thank you. I've never heard so many nice things before. Then I asked him what that was, and then he told me. I'm like, you're a piece of crap. You're a real jerk. All right, execute trade. Last call. Cobra, do you want any gold? Cobra gets gold decent over there in England. He doesn't need it. Toss bag plonker. All right, we're good on that. I'm hitting execute trade. And thank you, Beard, Dunk, Drew, Lightning, Woods, and Smur. Does it even work on this page? Let's see. I don't think it's even going to work on this page. No, because it's a totally different scene. Execute. Yes. All right. Done. Trade is executed, guys. I'll DM or I'll post on Discord when the gold comes in. When the gold comes in. Thank you, ladies and gents. Well, actually, I was all gents, no ladies on that order. Ah, thank you. It's like, you know what bothers me? So I've got fine hair, right? Like, and once in a while when the sun or light just beats down, I see my scalp and I'm like, oh my God, I'm balding. Even though I've got lots of it, it still is unnerving when I see, I'm trying to look, like you could kind of, right? Like in here. I don't know. There's a lot there, but it still freaks me out nonetheless. So, I don't know. Create Craft, I appreciate that. So Davinia Robbins was asking, is there a way to test coins without the expensive equipment? And essentially, like, the expensive equipment is going to be like the foolproof. This is what I have. This is the device I've got. This is the Sigma Metalytics. And in my opinion, anybody who's worth their salt, if they're a dealer or they call themselves a dealer, they need to get themselves something like this. And yes, like the pocket pinger is okay, you know, but this is gonna essentially really get the job done. So, yeah. Davinia says, love to own those machines, but they start from £1,000. Yeah, I had, when I first was starting out as a dealer, the small one was about that much. I had a sale recently, a promotion code that but to be honest, the smaller one worked very nicely. It was small, compact, it did what you needed it to be, needed it to do. But the but that one, it can do a whole bunch more. Just it's quite a machine. Polybuck, what's going on? He says we're damn hippies, even though Polybuck is a grandfather again, and he's only 40. I'm gonna cornrow it. I'm gonna cornrow it just for you. Just for you, bud. Yeah, he's a grandfather. Is this 3 or 4 now? How many grandkids you got, Paul? CJ thinks I'm joking. I'm being serious. These Midwesterners, they start young. By the way, Paulie, congrats. You got a silver flowing hair privy coin. Are you going to sell it or are you going to keep it? You know my thoughts. I would sell that thing as fast as you can while the hype is strong. Get rid of that thing as fast as you can. Looks glorious like your hair. I'm gonna be on the on the obverse of the flowing hair girl coin. I think Paulie should sell it. What do you guys think? It's been sent to grading. I would have just sold it raw. Just freaking dump it quickly and let the next person deal with the grading. Sell it. Make that money and sell it. When I got those Wolverine era coins that Paulie discovered, I sold them fast. Friends of mine, they wanted to play the long game, and they wanted to get them graded and sell them. But there's not a lot of hype behind them. Right away. What are they going for on eBay? Let us look, shall we? eBay. 1 ounce. Get the flip out of here. 1 ounce silver flowing hair. Privy. Oh my god. What is this one? Oh, signed COA. They're asking 15 grand. Alright, let's take a look at this. MS-70 First Strike, 5,700. 7,700 watchers. This is ask. Let's look at sold. 38.95 raw. Paulie, you should have just freaking posted it raw and sold it. 3,800. 4 grand. Paul, you dumb piece of crap. You should have freaking just sold it raw. 3,800 and not even worry about the grading. Look at that. Paul, god damn it. I am angry now at you. You have $4,000 coin. 15. This person sold it to themselves. Give me a break. Nobody's buying COA privy silver coin for 15 grand. That's a bunch of horse shit. I call shenanigans. BS. Some of these I call BS on. Paul, you should have freaking just sold it raw. Agreed, create. eBay's fees on 4K is like 13%. Right? 0.13 times 4,000 equals 520 minus 4,000. Oopsies. 4,000 minus 520. So 34.80 you would walk away with. 34.80. You should have sold it. Yeah, they would have taken 500. That's the main reason I don't sell on other platforms. I stay on YouTube. There's no percentage in selling. Whatnot emailed or messaged me once again trying to get me to join. I said, I'm not joining. I've already had the conversation with your company 3 times. They said, what's the hesitation? I said, go speak to the last person I spoke to. Because Whatnot takes a percentage. Whatnot takes around 4%. On gold, you're not making any money if you're selling gold on Whatnot. Outdoor Conquest, where's my percentage? Outdoor Conquest, you need to smack your brother in the face because he has a $4,000 coin that he decided, I'm going to send it in for grading, when he should have just sold it immediately on eBay, get that money and run. Let the next person deal with. Because what if it comes back a low grade, Paul? MS68, MS69. Outdoor, we love Paul, but we want him to learn a lesson. Paul, I hope it comes back MS69. And then you're like, all right, you were right. I shouldn't have done that. I told him to offload it ASAP. 62, 63 is low. Anything in modern day coins that's a 69 or lower is doggy do. Nobody wants a modern day MS69. Nobody's going to care. If it's a modern coin, it's got to be MS70. You and Emil should know better. Emil's the one that sends everything for grading too. Did he tell you to send it in? 69 is not awesome, Chris James. 69 is a dime a dozen. MS70 in modern coins is what people want. 69 is just meh. Incorrect, Chris James. Incorrect. If it comes back MS69, Paulie, you're better off just cracking it out of the slab and then selling it as a raw coin. So, who here is going to try to go for the gold? I might now. I might jump on the bandwagon. Oh, Steve Davis, I picked up on that right now. All right, all right. All right, CJ, never mind. I take it back. I got it now. I'm a little slow to the pickup there. The gold one, though, if people are thinking it's going to be $3,600. Paulie Buck, are you going to get it at $3,600 if you can? Outdoor Conquest, have you been getting any of this stuff? There's so much hype behind this. Paulie, how many of the flowing hairs were minted? Good luck, Cobra. At spot. I'll punch you in the neck in that gigantic spot right there. $75,000. %. You could have bought so many Lynxes in the past. You had the chance, King Cobra, to buy the Queen's Virtues. I offered you dibs. I offered you first dibs, and you're like, no. I don't want it. I want it at spot. Like, nope. It's not happening. You big freak. Going to get a 2025. Nice. I love doing that. And students are like, there's a bird in the classroom. Give me the links now. Okay. I'm right on top of that. It's never going to happen, buddy boy. And they do think it is a bird. I used to get first dibs starting up with staring up with a staring up with a tear in the eye, just saying memories. You're an idiot. Oh, I'm just curious how content creators are so lucky getting a privy. How did you get it, Paula? You just opened it up? How many had the privies anyway? Alright, let me go in usmint.gov. I'm going to update my info because I don't even remember my information. 2.6% chance. You're still a dum-dum for not just selling it right away. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you think Paulie is a dum-dum for not selling it right away. I mean, if you end up getting a significant amount for an MS-70 slabbed coin, then more power to you. I'll be happy for you. Where the hell is the US Mint? I don't know what my login info is, US Mint, you bunch of jerk faces. Look at that. Paulie, you silly goose. Everybody thinks Paulie made a whoopsies, including me. Paulie made a whoopsies. If he gets it back in a 70, then he's gonna he'll be okay. Reset password. Ba 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 ba. All right. My account. Order history, let's see. Paulie. Yeah, this is why. Alright, let me put my credit card info in. And I'm going to get signed up for the gold. I'll sign up for the gold one. All right. Delete that card. Menu, product schedule, 2024. Cobra, if you go to the usmint.gov's website and scroll down to the November 14th. It's the gold flowing hair 1 ounce coin. I'll go for that one. Why not? Does it say the mintage? 17,500 household limit 1. November 14th at noon. Now, Paulie, they're just going to send a reminder out, but you got to still log in and buy it. It's not like you could just reserve one now, right? What we want is the spot of gold to drop like crazy, so that way it's not too crazy expensive. All right, Paula, yeah. You didn't tell me about the flowing haired silver coin, you piece of poo-poo. So, Brent, people are probably banking on the fact that they're getting the gold. Alright, guys. So, listen, I gotta check on the children. It's been an hour and a half. But it's a medal. You would have said met or pfft. That's true. It is a medal. This is a coin, though, that they're making the gold. But next week, guys, there's no auction. There might be the podcast live stream, whatever you want to call this, stream of consciousness. We might have one next week. I'll let you know in Discord. But guys, thank you so much for hanging for the last couple of hours. It was a good time with you. And moderators, thank you so very much for all of your help. Congrats to everybody who bought gold tonight. That order was placed. Just make sure you send me your money. Otherwise, I'll send King Cobra after you. And that's it. All right, ladies and gents. Have a great evening.